Hey lovelies, thanks for stopping by my channel today. I am so excited for today's video. This is so fun and really I owe it all to you. This is truly my very first little collab with a brand. I was able to create 2 eyeshadows, not just one, but 2 with Pretties For Your Face. So I am here to share my 2 little babies. We're gonna do 2 eye looks to kind of give both shades their moment, and I'm gonna give you all the deets. Now, if we haven't met before, my name is Kelly and I'm a professional hair and makeup artist, and here on my channel, I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. But if you're excited to see what I have here in this palette, let's jump into it. All right, as you can probably tell, I don't have anything on my eyes and I want to alleviate that quickly. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. I just wanted to do a little video to share these shadows with you, let you know that they are available now, and honestly, to thank all of you, because this truly is because of you that I was able to create these shades. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 2 shades that I've created. So I'm just going to give you a peek at these shades, give you the names, but then I'm gonna do up close detailed peeks and swatches of these colors. So the first one that we have is this baby right here. So who is surprised that I did a rosy rose goldy shade? Probably none of you. If you've been here on my channel before, you will know that I am rose gold obsessed. And so I figured it was just fitting that I did a shade that is near and dear to my heart. And the name of this shade is Lovelies. Of course, because all of you are so near and dear to my heart as well. And I just really wanted to thank you. So I'm just gonna give you guys a cute little finger swatch here. All right, I have turned down my lights just a little bit, just so that you can see these. But again, we're gonna get into detailed swatches in a moment. So this shade for me, hands down, I knew that I wanted to create something that was like rose goldy, but still had a fun little twist to it. So this one I really had, I really had a vision for, and I was telling Meg, like, okay, I love a rose gold, and I'm fairly picky about it. But as we sort of started talking, I was like, oh, but I just want something that's like a little different, a little shifty, and I think that this still has some fun to it, but is also very pretty and very wearable. So thank you, Meg, for being patient with me, and also one of the things that was very important to me was that this was going to be a very smooth shadow. I wanted both of these to be very, very smooth, very freaking shimmery, like lots of shine, but also very smooth. No flakies, no big chunks of glitter. I do love a little like micro glimmer, you know, like a little shimmer, but I was just looking to have something that was like shifty, shiny, so pretty, and we definitely nailed it with this one. So again, I'll be showing you swatches in a minute. So the second shade, I want to hear it right now. What kind of color do you think that I wanted to do? Most of you probably said green, right? I bet you probably did. So this is not just any green though. This is a beautiful, like shifty shade. This really has a fun brightness to it, but also a like earthiness to it. And I love it. I think it's very versatile. And this shade is called Lovesbend, like my very versatile Lovesbend. So if you know, I've talked before about how Jeremy, very early on in our relationship, we just, that's sort of something that we started talking about, that he was my Lovesbend, not my husband, although we are engaged now at this point. So at some point he will be my husband, but he will always be my Lovesbend. And I could not do something without honoring him, because he's been so supportive of me on this channel, just on, you know, the social media, life in general, the whole journey. And so thank you, babe, so much. I really love you. And you know, both of these start with love. And I really do think that the world could use a little bit more of that right now. And I wanted to celebrate that. So without blabbering on, we're just going to do a quick swatch of this. So this shade, oh, I really hope that I can get this to show up when we do the up close swatch. Oh, look at that there. So this shade is, like I said, when it's not catching the light, it has like a little like earthy funkiness to it, but when it catches the light, it's so bright and shimmery. It's like a tealy green. It's a little bit blue, and, you know, a little bit more of that like bright green, but when it shifts, it almost has like a purplish undertone to it. So I think that, again, this is going to be very versatile. And the thing that I think that's really fun about both of these is the fact that the texture is really more on the thinner side. So you could totally like pack on Love's Bend like a mofo and get like, but you could also sheer it out and make it a little bit more iridescent. You also could like put it over a black base and just have it really be pow. So I'm going to show you right now the up close pans and swatches. Again, thank you so much. I'm really excited for these and I can't wait to get them on my face. All right, lovelies, here is the shade Lovelies. So this is your namesake. I hope you all enjoy it. I know that I do. I think it's very beautiful. And then here is Love's Bend. So this shade is just so pretty. I just think you just don't see it until you get it into a swatch, which I'm going to show you right now. So I am hoping that you can see the magic in these shades. Like, there is just so much like shiny, beautiful foil to this, and I'm hoping I can catch it, but can you see where you've got that like bright green, like that tealy green, and then it shifts into like a muted, like murky blurple. Oh, so pretty. And then of course this one, like I feel like it's blending in with my skin tone right now. So this has a base that is actually very similar to Jolt, which is one of my favorite shades from Pretties For Your Face. And I was telling Meg that, but I was like, I just want something like kind of like Jolt, but more rose gold and without the like, that one has like a little bit chunkier texture and there's some like sparkle to it. So she did a very good job. We definitely went back and forth a little bit in swatches and, you know, kind of talking about the vision of these. So I think that these are so, so pretty, but I'm obviously pretty biased. So here is also a really good way to see like the potential with these. So you can shear them out and they just become like almost like pretty iridescence, especially Love's Bend. Like I think the base of Lovelies, you know, it obviously has a little bit more of that rosy tone, but Love's Bend just has that beautiful like sheer base that really makes it fun to play with. All right, I hope you enjoyed getting to see my babies. Thank you again to Meg and Pretties For Your Face for allowing me to be creative and come up with these shadows. Like I said, it was really important to me to have something that was very, very smooth, very, very shiny, and something that was a little bit shifty. So I really hope that you enjoy these. And of course, my code KEEPBEAUTYREAL will offer you 20% off of these shadows, and if there is a sale, codes always stack on sales as well, so you can really get some good deals on some pretties for your face, including these, my shades. That's really weird. That's so weird. So thank you again to all of you for making this possible. It's really crazy and I really love these shadows, but why don't I stop yammering and we're gonna put these on my face. Although I have to say, I'm not gonna go too crazy putting these on my face because I just really wanna showcase the shimmer, but I am going to use the Blend Bunny, the Dollhouse palette as my companion palette here. You know that I love this palette. I'm gonna definitely utilize the mattes in here to give us a little dimension with these shades. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm just gonna put on some music and hopefully you enjoy.
Sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out
Okay, so here are my two looks with the two shadows that I helped create. That just seems weird to say, but I have to say I really like this smoky eye moment. I'm really excited to show like the lighter side of this shade too, because I think, like I said, you know, blend it out a little bit more, not over a dark base. It can be just like really like fun. You'll see that like just nice light pop of color, but because it does have that little bit darker base, you do get some depth out of it too. I don't know, I just think it's an all-around fun shadow. Obviously Lovely's is like, you know, it's like a rosy, peachy, shimmery shade. I mean, it's good, it's yummy, and it's something that we can all enjoy, and that looks flattering, I think, on most people. And that is one thing that I have to say about these shadows is I think that they're not always like the like whoa, like explode sparkle in your face shadows, but they are very flattering on everybody. And I've found that one of the things that I like is like these don't show a lot of texture on the lid. So if you're like me, you're 40 and above and you're finding that you start to have a few more crinkles in your life every dang year, you might appreciate these. And I certainly love these shades. Another thing about these shades is I really find that I always like to use my brush wet with these. I just think it like gives that little bit creamier feel. These do have a little bit more of a powdery consistency, but they are very finely milled, at least these ones are, because that's what I really, really wanted. And I just think that like using a wet brush just gives you a little bit more bang. I do also think that with Love's Bend, using a glitter glue and like tapping that on just gives you a different finish as well. So I'm excited to show you all of the options in the future. I just, again, want to say if you do want to pick either of these up, both of them up, they are available on the Pretties For Your Face website. I will have all of that linked down below. And again, my code KEEPBEAUTYREAL will save you 20%. Now, of course, please do not feel like you need to do this, but I am very excited about them, and if you think that you would enjoy these, I would love for you to pick these up. I do also have some of my favorite Pretties For Your Face swatches. Well, the favorite shades. I did the swatches, so I am actually pretty partial to the swatches too, but I have some of my favorite shades swatched over on Instagram from around the Black Friday sales. I also have some more Pretties For Your Face shades that I got on Black Friday, and I just haven't hauled them yet. I'm kind of waiting for my collection of singles to be ready to do a little singles party, a little swatch fest. So I will be doing that with all of you soon. All right, I figured we could zoom out a little bit. You don't need to be that close to my face for a very long time. But I hope you enjoyed getting to see these looks, and thank you again so much, lovelies. Like it has been so fun to be able to create these two shades, and I'm really excited to have these in my collection now because I will use them a lot. That's why I created them. So again, all of the details on these shades will be linked down below. Craziness. I'll see you really soon.